you don't need to be mean to men if they are not doing anything that is deserving of that meanness, of that fierceness. If they do something or they behave in a way that is not in alignment with what you think is appropriate for the kind of behavior you want in your life, then yeah, have an attitude. Yeah, speak what's on your mind, even if it might hurt. But it needs to be authentic, and it needs to be coming from your firm boundaries, the things that you stand on, the things that matter to you. Peace and prosperity. Welcome back to Earth's Feminine. This is Asaya, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about how men don't want or like mean girls or nice girls. Okay, there's been a lot of heebity haha online about how, number one, nice girls finish last. If you're to be a nice girl, you're gonna get taken advantage of, you're gonna get used, you're gonna get played on, all the different things, right? If you act nice as a woman, you're dumb, basically, especially in the sprinkle community. Then there's also the other side of it, to where they are, or a lot of women are adopting, like, if I'm a bitch, right? If I act like a bitch, or if I'm a really mean woman, then I'm gonna get what I want all the time. I'm gonna always have what I want. My needs are always gonna be met, and yada yada yada, right? And so I just want to clear the air with both of these perspectives, because I feel like it is being talked about, which is good, how there needs to be balance in the way that women carry themselves. However, we need to be clear about what this balance actually looks like, okay? And not fall into even more imbalance, trying to avoid being imbalanced, right? So if you're trying to avoid being a nice girl, don't fall too heavily into being a mean girl, because then you'll lose yourself in that identity that's not really you either. See, being nice and being mean, those are neither of those energies are truly our identity as women. Women are not nice and we're not mean. And to think of us in that way really takes away the potency and the medicine that comes from a woman who's standing in her truth and living in her true essence. So if you're too nice, you're too kind, you're too open, accommodating, giving, you're definitely going to run the risk of being taken advantage of, and people not considering you, right? And you not getting what you want out of life. And if you're too mean, if you fall from that you fall into the energy of, I gotta be mean, I gotta be this mean girl, I gotta, be a bitch, and really be hard up, you also run the risk of being disconnected from your heart and being soft and open and loving, and having men actually fall in love with you. All right, so if you're too nice, okay, it's possible that a man will fall in love with you, but he'll never respect you. He'll never respect you, meaning like he might have affections for you, but there's just something about you that is not there. The desire is not there, right? So the affection is there, but the sexual attraction, the real sexual attraction, is not there. If you're too mean and you're too much of a bitch, you have the desire, you have the attraction, that deep heart connection that you can have with a man isn't there, because you're so concerned about being the woman that gets what she wants, that you're not actually developing love in your life. Okay, so I know a lot of women nowadays have been conditioned out of like even expecting to have love in your life with men, like real and true love, a real and true devotional love for men in your life. This is why it's really important that you balance your light feminine energy with your dark feminine energy. Though dark feminine energy is the core of feminine energy, meaning that's like the beginning, right? That's the first way that we really connect with true feminine energy. If you don't balance out that powerful feminine nature with the light feminine energy, you run the risk of being disconnected from your heart and disconnected from love in your life and what that feels like to be truly loved and to experience true love. So the key in this is you want to be firm on the inside, soft on the outside. I remember I was like this was years ago, I was in a Clubhouse meeting, and there was a lady on the Clubhouse meeting, and she was talking about how she has this hard exterior shell where, you know, she's really tough and hard on the outside because she doesn't want anybody to see her soft her soft interior and how sensitive she is on the inside. And I'm like, what you really need to do to protect yourself, quote unquote protect yourself, really what you're trying to protect yourself from is feeling things, right? It's not actually other people, it's just emotions. You're afraid of your own emotions, you're afraid of experiencing emotional things because you feel out of control when it comes to emotions. But really, emotions are messengers. Emotions are codes for information. This is why they say that water stores memories. Water stores information. This is why Aquarius, the sign of Aquarius in astrology, the water bearer, is the holder of all knowledge, because he holds the water, he stores the water, he has the water, right? But the water actually is the information, actually is the knowledge. And this comes in the form of emotions. And when you feel those emotions, you have the ability now to sift through information. But most people, especially women, are not taught anything about their emotional nature, what their emotions are telling them, and how to use your emotions to be able to manifest the things that you want in your life. So the key is to switch it, right? You want to be like a mountain on the inside and like a soft, fluffy cloud on the outside. And when necessary, okay, when necessary, you become firm, right? That you let that firmness come through, right? That's deep down within you. You let that firmness come through when necessary. Meaning, you don't need to be mean to men if they are not doing anything that is deserving of that meanness, of that fierceness. If they do something or they behave in a way that is not in alignment with what you think is appropriate for the kind of behavior you want in your life, then yeah, have an attitude. Yeah, speak what's on your mind, even if it might hurt. But it needs to be authentic, and it needs to be coming from your firm boundaries, the things that you stand on, right? The things that you are matter to you, right? It doesn't need to be this, I'm just mean because I'm mean. You know, I just woke up today and I felt like being mean. That has no value. You want your rough, firm energy to have a value, to have meaning, because this is going to actually impact the level of respect, real respect that this man has for you. versus you're just being mean, you're just being, you know, a bitch. Yeah, it might get him to like act right in the moment, but no real values are being instilled into this man or into the people that are around you. They're just like, oh, she's just mean, like she's just a grouch. And that softness and sensitivity and the real you that you want to hide from the world to protect yourself, that's what actually you need to have all, like as your persona all the time. You want to always be soft, you want to always be, you know, sensitive. You want to always let people see that part of you, because that's what people are going to fall in love with. They're going to fall in love with the light and beautiful parts of you, the parts of you that are emotional, that do feel, that does get really happy when they see a butterfly, or, you know, feel really giddy when they hear a certain song, or, you know, their heart flutters when someone does something really nice for them. Those are the things that you want men to see from you, because this is the life-giving energy of the feminine that helps love to grow, whereas the more firm and solid aspects of feminine energy is what keeps life in existence. So there are these two aspects of you, and both of these are important. So this is what men truly admire, adore, and respect and value in a woman. They value this balance between light feminine energy and dark feminine energy, being the nice girl and the mean girl, when really it's you're not being either or in totality. You're being firm when you need to be, but soft all the time, right? Soft all the time. This is what men really love. This is what men really desire to have in their life. A woman who knows how to be in tune and in balance between those two elements of themselves. If you find yourself going into either extreme of either being super, super nice in your relationships and men are basically walking all over you, or if you find yourself in the extreme of still being mean and still being tough on the exterior and you still getting hurt, right? Like, because even when you put on that facade, I know a lot of women who they still, y'all still have hearts, you know, and what ends up happening is you still end up getting hurt in your relationships, even though you're pretending like you don't have a heart, because you do have a heart. So if you find yourself falling into this category, then really take the time to ask yourself, where is this coming from? Why do I feel the need to hide myself? What is it about me that feels like I am not worthy, or that like I am not valuable enough to be appreciated for all of me, for the sensitive, sweet parts of me, and also the firm and rough and demanding parts of me? So if this video has resonated with you and you are interested in learning what I consider to be the secrets to manifesting deep, deep love and unlimited amounts of money into your life, then I am going to invite you into my newest program, Valued and Worthy. This program is specifically for the woman who has struggled with being fully valued and worshipped in her relationships with men, and also feeling fully valued and worthy of receiving money in her reality. Not only receiving money, but receiving money in ways that feel really good, easy, effortless, and like you are in alignment with the divine when it comes to money and overflow and wealth. If this sounds like you, then make sure you click the link down below in the description. Snag your spot before we get started with the program. Also, if you like this video and you enjoy receiving downloads just like this one, then make sure you click the like button and subscribe to the Earth's Feminine community. And yeah, okay y'all, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you comment down below, do you feel like the nice girl, mean girl rhetoric online is kind of going too far, and that people at the end of the day, women at the end of the day, are meant to be balanced? Really and truly, it's all about having that openness in your heart, but also that strength in your heart at the same time. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below, and I will see you all in my next video. Peace.